Hi, this is Pat and Bonnie at the Pat Bolger Real Estate Group. Today I'm going to rant, all right? I'm going to tell you something that's kind of bugs me, all right?
Uh-oh.
And you know me, nothing bugs me. You know what they say? They say
Easygoing.
Yes, they say that if you can't get along with Pat Bolger, you can't get along with Mother Teresa. That's like a well-known fact out in Lake Country. People say it all the time.
I hear it all the time.
I know,
yes,
right?
I do.
It is.
How's
it's
that
true.
sweet Pat?
I know, right? So you know, for me to get angry, right?
So what makes you angry?
Well, I'm going to tell you, it's kind of a long story, so bear with me. And remember, you guys are on my side, okay? And, lake homes. I'm not going to mention a lake, but there's lake homes, and sometimes things are always worth more if they can get out to the public, right? Mm-hmm. You know, but some people think it's kind of cool to have their home sold like privately. I think so, whatever. But everybody, all realtors, you know, for the most part, a lot of them are, what they do is that they work what's called their field of influence, you know, and so they're going to come in and they're going to work like their country club or their lake or their church or whatever it is, and they're going to, you know, they're going to work that, you know, and they want to become the trusted, you know, advisor, professional, whatever. Yes, yeah. Right. And the people look at them. Normally, it's just not only are they're a realtor / friend / trusted advisor, and they think,
know them.
Right, and they think they're looking out for them. So there's a big trust factor, and this happens especially when people get older, okay? Because they're out of touch with the market and stuff. So anyway, a few years back, I sell this home on one of the lakes, and I sell for $1,550,000. And right after I sell it, I had somebody else said, "Geez, darn it, I really want that house now." And so they finally came around. So I had caught wind of another home a couple of houses over that may be coming up for sale. It was a lady, elderly lady, and her husband had passed away, and her stepchildren wanted her to sell the house. So, and it was kind of almost apples to apples, is that they both had primarily the same frontage in the same lot, you know, which is unusual in lake homes. Usually they're all different, but these were kind of, you know, very similar. So my guy was thinking he's going to pay the same amount of money, like $1,550,000 or so, or $1,500,000, you know, somewhere in that area though, you know, in that area. So I called the lady and I said, you know, would you be interested in selling your home? I have a buyer. And she says, well, I can't. I already committed it to so-and-so, this other lady who was a trusted friend and advisor and known her for years on a lake. And so I go, okay, I respect that, you know, and whatever. So, okay, long story short is, imagine my surprise when I find out the house sold for $1.2 million.
300 less?
350 actually.
Oh my
so way less. So I'm going like, oh my God, you know, what the heck, right? You know, and then
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure the lady didn't need the $300,000. You know, so, but I'm sure that if she would have known. I guess I felt that she didn't get the right advice, and she probably trusted this person, and she was elderly. So anyway, then to make it even worse, is the home traded hands months later for the $1.5 million. I think nobody walks away from $300,000 or $400,000. They're trusting somebody's opinion. But the big key is the homes never hit the market. If they would have hit the market, they would have brought more money. We call them, when a home hits the market, it's an arm's length transaction. Everybody has a chance at it. The market has a chance to speak and to drive the prices up through competition, various other things. When you do something like this, you know, one person, the one realtor sells it to somebody they know, they double pocket, they earn twice the commission. It's really good for one person, I guess, not for all people involved, right? Well, I guess it was good for the buyer too, so on these transactions. So that's kind of my rant. You know, that bothers me on several different levels, that, because, you know, when I get out of this job, I hope that nobody's ever going to say, geez, Pat Bolger lied, cheated, or stole from me. And I don't know if that can be said for everybody. Now, the other problem that happens, though, is nowadays I have a house for sale on a lake, and we're asking, and it's worth $1.4 million. Now, the trouble is one of these back alley deals just did something for $1.2 million. And so there's this rumors floating around on this lake that everything's worth 1.2 now because that other house sold for 1.2. but it never got on the market.
No.
If it would have hit the market, trust me, it would have got 1.4. You know, so I mean, it's just you know. So now it's being used to, I don't know, through rumor and innuendo, everything like that. So now it's hurting everybody's property values. It's stuff on the lake, also because you know they.
Because it kind of sets it.
Right. Well,
to
they're at
be
the country
there.
club, and somebody says, "Well, yeah, so and so
Yeah.
selling their house. They're asking 1.4." Well, you know, but it's worth 1.2. You know, and stuff. Well, no, it's not. You're based on that. That will never hit the market. You know, these people should be smart, intelligent people, and yet, what are you thinking, folks? I mean, come on, right? I mean, so anyway, so that's my rant. I go, you know, and it's wrong on several levels. And if you agree with me, disagree with me, let me know because I think there's something to talk about here.
Yeah.
Don't you, Bonnie?
Yes. Well, as you said, it hurts the whole neighborhood. It's not just that the sale that happens, but it hurts the neighbors as well because
Right.
it becomes
Right.
the price
Yes.
that everything's worth.
Yeah.
And so what I think you're saying is get it out there.
Well, I don't know what I mean. I guess I think there's some abuse. I think these realtors are abusing their positions. Their positions are trusted friends and whatever. That they're part of the same
Colleagues,
community,
yeah.
trusted members of the same community, whether it be from their church or their country club, whatever. When you're elderly and you're trusting somebody to come in there and it's supposed to be an expert, and you think you're hiring them to look out for you. For God's sakes, I mean, right?
Yes.
You're hiring them and you're paying them to look out for you, and what. And I don't know how they would justify this, but of course, you know, I mean, you could say, geez, they just missed the mark, they're so wrong, but how can they be on their own lake? You know, so anyway, there's no easy solutions, but sometimes things should just be pointed out for conversation's sake, I guess, you know, and things, and, you know, and for crying out loud, if nobody else is going to talk about it, Pat Bolger will. Anyway, so this is Pat and Bonnie with the Pat Bolger Realty Group. Thanks for watching.